Hello everyone, it's Friday and welcome to Practice Makes Pros. I thought I had figured out what was wrong with my videos and why they were freezing up so much. And then when I sat down to record this video today, the solution that I had did not work, and so basically I'm just recording this video as an audio file, and then I'm going to go back and add text and pictures and things over it. So yeah, sorry about that, you guys. Hopefully I will have things sorted out as far as that is concerned sometime in the near future. Now, moving on to what this week's topic is, we are talking about our writing tendencies. So I've picked out 3 things that I feel like are my biggest writing tendencies, and that is what I'm going to talk to you guys about. So the first tendency is alternating points of view. I'm not sure exactly when this started. I just write a lot of things with alternating points of view. It's gotten to the point where with full-length novels, I have a hard time finishing anything that does not have more than one character. Part of that, I think, is because I tend to get annoyed with my characters because you spend so much time in their heads when you're writing their stories, and so I like to be able to jump to another character's head when I start getting annoyed with another one. So that's why I usually have 2 or more characters within a story, and also I feel like by having more characters there, and you get to have more of the story, and so you create more of a well-rounded story, more of a whole story. And so that is why I think I tend toward alternating points of view. There are probably other things that I've not noticed before that also play in with that. The second writing tendency is that I tend to write general fiction within the YA age level. Again, I'm not sure exactly where this started. I think the YA is mostly because I am still technically a teenager and I read more YA, and so that's just naturally what most of my ideas are focused within. And also, I think I tend toward general fiction a little bit more just because those are the ideas that I tend to think of more often. I do occasionally have ideas for science fiction or paranormal or fantasy stories, but when I sit down to actually write them, I usually don't make it very far in them. Not sure why, it's just easier and more natural for me to write general fiction. The third and final writing tendency is that I tend toward present tense. This is a slightly weirder writing tendency, I think, because most tend to write in past tense. I usually have to make a conscious decision if I want to write in past tense, and I usually only make that decision if I feel like past tense is going to fit the story better. But present tense just comes very naturally for me, and so if I don't watch what I'm doing, I will end up writing in present tense, and I usually have to go back and fix that within the stories that I decide I want to have in past tense. Proving Webster wrong being an example, there are so many parts in that slipped into present tense that are going to have to be fixed. Now, those are the 3 main writing tendencies for me. There are other smaller tendencies within that I just don't notice as much. One of those is that most of my characters tend to have brown hair. That's something I just noticed today. There are other things that I probably just have not thought of. Yeah, those are my writing tendencies. Don't forget to keep an eye out for Joe's video on Monday talking about her writing tendencies, and then Allie's video on Wednesday with our new topic. Happy writing, and bye everyone!